News spread into Rosedale, Mississippi. And from Rosedale, another Choctaw band of natives mounted their horses and rode toward Philadelphia after hearing what had happened. They rode horses wide open, passing through Greenwood, Mississippi, Veyden, Mississippi, on into Philadelphia, galloping on to the Choctaw reservation. As they arrived, they yelped in loud screams and war cries. For the first time in generations, the two Choctaw nations became one. That night, in the reservation swamp, the Choctaw prepared for battle the same way their ancestors once prepared for the great hunts. They ate fish and fried blackberry pies cooked in pig fat. They laughed loudly beside the fires. They drank. They celebrated like warriors before war. Then suddenly, the forest went silent. Vampires covered the branches like owls in the night. Then they dropped from the trees, and the killing began. Steel clanged in the darkness. War screams stretched beneath the pine canopies. The Choctaw were overwhelmed almost instantly. Everything slowed in slow motion. And then, the sky opened. The protectors came like peregrine falcons out of the clouds. Wham! 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 Winged figures dropped from the heavens into the battlefield. And suddenly, the war left the ground. Above the reservation's swamplands. The battle moved into the sky itself. Wing against wing, vampire against vampire. And what fell back to the earth? Not rain. It was blood. The Choctaw fled deeper into the swamp and beneath the water and entered a hidden cave filled with gold, pottery, and relics left behind by their ancestors. They hid there while the war burned above them. Then morning came and silence returned to Mississippi. The vampires were driven back across the sea. Not destroyed, only forced away. When the Choctaw emerged from the cave cautious, Yuntush sealed the entrance with stone and gray clay, and it would never be found again. This was not just war. It was a crossroads between the protectors and evil. And afterward, another story spread across Mississippi. A black soldier in Clarksdale, Mississippi. A man who had recently returned from military service had opened a juke joint the same night the vampires came. But they could not enter unless invited. And they were never invited, so they waited. Singing, dancing, one by one they grew, moving in the darkness beyond the light. People stepped outside and returned wrong, changed by the time anyone understood what was happening. It was already too late. The juke joint was surrounded, not by men, but by what men had become. And when fear broke through, the music stopped. The building burned, fire swallowed the wood. White smoke rose into the black delta sky, but before sunrise, the fight began. The black soldier killed one of the vampire kings from Ireland, and afterward, people began whispering something strange about Clarksdale. That it was not just a town, but a crossroads, a place where something beyond the sky watched through the firmament itself, a place where heaven and hell unite. Because some stories do not end when they are told. They only wait for the next voice that remembers.